Hello, today I'll prepare all of the Disney princesses for Halloween. Even Elsa, Anna and Moana. BrickoMotion. Recently, I completed my Disney Princess Minidoll collection, just in time for Halloween. I even turned myself into a Halloween princess. These are just a couple of nail stickers, but they got me into a creepy mood, which I'll pass on to the princesses. They wanted to dress up as something from their own story, but not as a villain. The costume doesn't have to be scary, but I will get imaginary bonus points if it is. In chronological order, Snow White was very afraid of the trees she encountered in the woods, where she ran to. I don't know what she was expecting, but I found an idea for her costume. She'll be going as a tree. Luckily, I had an already painted brown dress for her to put on underneath the tree trunk. I'll even give her a poisoned apple, not there, to make her doubly frightening. Well, I don't think she's as much as a scary tree as much as I would be terrified to find such a tree in a forest. So, great work, me! The most important things Cinderella and Halloween have in common are pumpkins. Therefore, I think it would be a wasted opportunity if I didn't dress her in orange. I painted both the skirt and the shirt approximately a year ago for two different ladies. Can anyone remember who they were? I let her keep her hair in a bun, but the hairband had to go. Color matching and all. This turned out to be a nice and even cute outfit. But I want to give her the option to scare somebody if she so pleases. There. We went from charming to chilling in a matter of seconds. Hooray! She'll keep the headgear more appropriate for conversations while she mingles with the others. Very prominent characters from the movie Sleeping Beauty are the three fairies. That's why Aurora's dressing up as a pink fairy. Or was it blue? I can't seem to remember or make up my mind. Anyways, this one is a 0 on the horror scale. And I mean 0. Maybe if I place her in this context. Oh yeah, that works. I have something special for Ariel. Remember how in the beginning of the movie a shark chases her and Flounder? No. It doesn't matter, for I remember, and that's all I need to come up with a costume idea. You know that when I paint, I like to add shine to my creations, hence the silver highlights on the torso and fin here. What a sparkly shark! But terrifying as well. Have you noticed she has two tails? Just imagine how fast she can swim. Maybe I should take the scariness down a bit? Fish are friends, not food. Better. Belle loves to read. I decided to just run with that premise and turn her into a traveling books saleswoman. The color scheme is inspired by her blue dress from the beginning of the movie, and I even painted her hairband to match. Aren't I a dear? She also had to borrow Newt's suitcase to fit all of these books in. Whew! Belle, isn't this a bit of an overkill? How many do you think you can sell in a night? Oh, these are not for sale. I'm gonna read them while I'm at a party. And there I was, thinking I was antisocial. Whoosh. Quick, what's the most iconic object from Aladdin? The lamp. And who lives in it? Genie. It was a bit of a pain to make this bottom genie part, but that's a story for another video. I think Andrea's swimsuit top's ideal for a genie, and I love this costume with Jasmine's original hairpiece. But do you know with what I love it even more? With a painted Lashina hairpiece. Boom! She looks amazing. This is it. Perfection has been reached and I can retire. But not yet. There's still so much left for me to do. For example, I still need to style Pocahontas. Colors of the Wind is her best song, and there are some ridiculously beautiful trees in my neighborhood. I mean, look at this. So, I picked some leaves off the ground and cut them into this. It's a leaf-shaped apron, reversed cloak, doesn't matter. Made out of an actual leaf. I love it. It's simple and suits her wonderfully. Just a quick side note here. It's easier to cut a leaf that's not completely dried out, and when you cut it, it will dry out in a day or two, and then it will be completely unusable. So you won't be able to pass down this outfit to your kids. Mulan has done her fair share of dressing up, and always by her side was Mushu. Who would have thought that having a red dragon Minidoll costume could come in handy? I surely didn't expect to use it ever again, for if I had, I would have put some more effort into painting the torso. Yeah, sorry Mulan, you're still one of my faves. And you look just as powerful, pleasurable, and indestructible as Mushu. 9 out of 10 on the intimidation scale. I'll declare my job done here. Tiana's best friend, Charlotte LeBuff, loves to wear pinkish attires, so for this Halloween, Tia's dressing in magenta and going as Charlotte. You might not have guessed that based on the outfit alone, but I think the hair is a dead giveaway. You might also think that this is not a blood-curling costume at all, and you would be completely right. It isn't. I don't get any bonus points for this. Let's see what I can do with Rapunzel. Where do her powers come from? This is already the second time in this video that I got to reuse a costume I made while dollifying the collectible minifigure series 18. Happy times! Except that I inadvertently made her look cute. Maybe a spine-chilling scene could help me again? Mother Gothel is back and she wants her flower. Rapunzel, run! I almost turned Merida into her horse. Or bear. But then it hit me. She should be a witch. Or woodcarver. You know, whatever. I exchanged the original Minidoll's face because this one's just so much more Merida. But onto the costume. Just put on something green, a grey hairpiece with a hole on top, so it could fit a raven. Ha! Pretty accurate! And witches are also pretty terrifying, so I get some more points. Merida, I'm so glad I didn't turn you into a bear. Although that probably would have given me extra points as well. She was the last of the official Disney princesses, but I'm not done yet. Elsa spent the majority of her life isolated in her cold room and without happiness. That has now changed, and she feels comfortable dressing up as a dementor. In case you don't know, dementors are creatures in the wizarding world who feed on your happiness and chill the air around them. How I made the legs piece is again a story for another video. However, cutting the cloak a bit was fast and painless. The minifigures are simply a few sizes bigger than the Minidolls. But all in black and with a hood on, this is an exquisite Halloween costume, even though it wasn't technically in the movie. But you know who was in the movie? Anna. And she almost ended up as a frozen statue. Today she'll only pretend to be frozen solid. To achieve this effect, I painted the skin on one of Cindy's torso pieces, the head and the hair, all in light blue. 'Cause that's the color you use for eyes in a cartoon. I'm proud of how I painted the face, especially considering I'm terrified of painting faces. So good for me and yay and all of that. I think the costume is chilling enough to earn me some bonus points again, right? Moana spent the whole movie getting the heart of Fiti back to her. So why not dress Moana up as Fiti? A green dress with some flowers and a green hairpiece should be enough. And just to give her an even better flowery feel, I drilled a hole in the hairpiece in the back, and now I'm giving her a flower there as well. Ha! I think the outfit looks awesome. But you're not convinced that this can be scary? How about I take her heart away? Scared now? How many imaginary points would you give me for all of the costumes combined? Or do you think I don't deserve any? Okay girls, you have fun now. I'm gonna trick or treat myself. Well, mostly treat myself. Bye bye!